What is up, guys? All right. What's up? What's happening? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm testing out a new gimmick here and there. So bear with me if it comes out a bit like jittery or shocky or not knowing exactly what I am doing. But hey, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get me going. So pretty much what I wanna talk to you guys about today is pretty much all about last week, and to see exactly what's been going on, what's been happening here and there, because there's been a bit of stuff here and there, and then obviously I want to talk about a topic and stuff like that, which is obviously well, I'm going to tell you now, it's about temptation here and there and how to like overcome it and fight it and not let it like pretty much get to you in a way, if that all makes sense, because I know definitely over the weekend I had a lot of temptations happening, and as you guys like may know, for those of you that have been following and watching onto this journey, it's been pretty much prepping up for a comp. But I'm just going through the comp phase because obviously I want to shock my body and get that old school competition body that I used to have. So in saying that, I pretty much the only way for me to actually shock, because I'm happy with where I am. Like, I was fit, I wasn't overweight or anything. Like, I was able to lift up heavy here and there, do all that sort of stuff, run, you name it, I could do it all. The only fact is that I did miss having that absolute ripped body that I used to have before in the past. So I'm just putting on some more attachments as we go. So it's going to be interesting. Just going to find the little hole at the bottom to screw this in. But anyway, other than that, it should be good in the house. No, but in saying all that, yeah, so that's I want to give you guys some tips and tricks on temptation to see how that all goes about, what we can actually do to overcome it, and what we can do to make it all pretty much better for us. So let's just start off with the week first. So pretty much was a bit of a funny one. Obviously I wish all the lovers out there whoa. See what I mean, guys? See what I mean? You're going a bit crazy. And I don't know about the colour scheme, man. Like, it's a bit of the sunlight too much in front of the glass window there. See that little glass window? So you can tell like the light's just coming in. It's just that time of day. But pretty much Valentine's Day was an interesting day for us. I'm just going to take a little seat. You know what? Anywhere I go, you can see the little gadget gimbal that I got going on in there. So I don't know, we're just gonna have some fun with it, But it was an interesting one, purely because of the fact that a few clients forgot it was Valentine's Day and sort of messed us around with like booking schedules. But you know what, guys, that's expected in any sort of business when you run like a service based here and there. Sometimes the bookings and stuff aren't gonna be as crash hot, or there might be a few things. What was interesting though was that their wives had planned the Valentine's Day. I thought it was more of a guy's thing. I don't know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I always thought the noble gesture, it's like the male has got to do the that gesture of, hey, you know what, sweetie, it's Valentine's Day, let us do something. I mean, I'm not saying that girls can't do anything for the guys, but I just like that old school chivalry where it's just like chivalry. Look, man, don't judge me on like English and stuff. Everyone knows that I'm a mathematical minded type of person. So English is not my strong suit. It's not my forte. But in saying that, pretty much yeah, it was quite interesting. The girls, but again, at the same time, it did stuff us around a bit. It did mess around with a few bookies here, but we got through it, so that was all good. Some new arrivals had arrived, so our new health packs are in. So we got new designed water bottles, towels, you name it. They've pretty much been on our back order, so we're gonna do a little video on that, which I'll definitely, if you guys obviously stay tuned, you guys will be able to see it through all our contents and stuff like that, which is going to be pretty awesome. So that's really exciting. And then what else? My nutrition book, Eat Rich, Live Rich, is going out really well, guys. It's all for free, so be sure to like hit us up. You can hit us up at the at our Facebook page. There's a couple of links there. Of course, also on Instagram, and of course, down here and stuff like that on the YouTube and whatnot. That there will be a few links floating about, but. In saying all that, right, the show must go on. So pretty much, sorry guys, sorry. So much fun, oh my God. So yeah, so anyway, so that's been our week here and there. The training for me on my end has been successful. Like there's no joke about it. It has actually been good. So pretty much, no complaints there, been on track. Just not gonna lie, I did have some real major like sugar crazy like hits in regards to just wanting sugar, like because I'm the type of guy that pretty much I said it before in the last video and stuff, like I'm a bit of an emotional eater. So in saying that, when times do get tough or I do get a bit stressful, I tend to go for that, I'm gonna just have that small coffee glass of ice cream, or I'm gonna have a teaspoon of Nutella. And sometimes it happens twice, because it's after the morning shift, it's at lunch time, I might have like a little, those little coffee glasses, they're like about yay big. Fill that up with some ice cream and I'm just like, yep, down that, I'm all good, I'm all set. And then there's other times where then it'll be at night time and it's like, oh man, I just need that like teaspoon of Nutella, like I just need that, it's just one of those things that I just need. So, it all depends on like the mood, but definitely like for me, personally, the trigger is the emotional side of things. It's just that stress level here and there. So it's happening, but you know what, guys, I beat my temptation, and this is what I want to talk to you guys about, is that whole temptation side of things. And the only way I get to beat it, and this is what I have truly found that works, and it's worked with other clients of mine. And the thing is, of course, guys, when it comes to anything, it's all about how serious you are, And the question that I ask myself, this is the question that gets you through that temptation, is how bad do you want it? That's right. It's that simple. How bad do you want it? Now, I know it might, oh my God, like, are you serious, man? Like, everyone asks that. How bad do you want it, boy? You want to go out there and get it? You want to get some? Oh, like, I get it. But really, the reason why I ask this question to myself is purely because of the fact, like, well, how bad do you want it? Like, is there something that you're actually gonna, crave for, like you really, really want? Like, I mean, I really want this competition, because to be little or not, what actually got me kickstarted was a Facebook memory that actually came on and was like, oh, hey, do you remember this? And it was actually a picture of me flexing, like obviously abdominal wise, and obviously I was sitting around at like 10% body fat, so you can see like the abdominals are there's no doubt about it. But at the same time too, I was just like, damn, I'm looking down like, what do I have now? Oh my God, like I got a flat stomach, that's great. Like, I can run 7Ks non-stop, that's great. I can deadlift whatever, 100 plus kilo, not even 150 plus kilos, just make it sound a bit more, woo. It's true, I can, leg press over 300 plus, easy, 10 reps for each one of them, guys. None of this like one I ran sort of stuff, Great, RM is great for testing, but it's also a high risk of injury. So you gotta ask yourself, is it really worth doing? And I know probably very randomly, I know everyone's just, I'm just checking out the angles, but yes, guys, I got a new fresh cut. Tell me what you think of it. Shane at La Unica Salon, I hope I pronounced that right, I can never pronounce it. But anyway, it's one of my local guys. I've been going to Shane for years, and he just knows what to do. Like, it's banging. That's what I use the term banging. Anyway, guys, sorry, that was a bit off topic. I got excited, when you just like see yourself and it's just like, ooh, yeah, and the camera has doing all of these funky stuff. Anyway, so back to that temptation, right? So pretty much with that temptation, you got to ask the question, how bad do you want it? Now, the reason why I put this up and I ask this to you is because we lie to ourselves. All right, I know this is the hard truth, but us humans, we have a habit of lying. Now, I say it a habit because it happens on the daily. If you do something on the daily, it's a habit, it's part of your routine. So if you're gonna lie and you're saying that you're, gonna start something, but then you're not, I'm just just gonna have a little bit of this, it's not really gonna hurt it. You know what? You're right, it's probably not going to hurt it on that day, but if you continue to do it, then what it's actually going to hurt is your mentality and the overall process and journey, and obviously the overall result at the end. That's what it's actually going to hurt, guys. So it's not going to hurt you on that day. You know, you might be feeling great and I'll make up for it and I'll go train, but it really doesn't work. What we're looking at here is going down a bit deeper on a more of a subconscious level, because what's happening is, you see, your brain is ticking away 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is non-stop. Even when you sleep, your subconscious mind is absorbing data around you, believe it or not. This is why, even when it comes to, I'll get onto this on another video one day, it's about sleep patterns here and there, but it's very important to sleep in a whole dark room, purely because if you sleep with the TV on, your subconscious mind is going to absorb that footage, that knowledge, that noise that is coming from the TV. And there was a very interesting study done, I forget where, obviously it was in the States, it was one of the top end universities down there, I forget which one, but obviously when you're studying and you research, because I like to keep up to date with findings and research and stuff like that, they found that they did like a few test subjects here and there, and then next thing you know, it was like, oh, let's put someone in a completely dark room, let's put one with just a light on, let's put one with the TV on, right, on like random stuff, and then let's put one on as if it was like bad action movie, bombs going off, blah blah blah, gunshots. And then what they found out, like long story short, is the person that had with the gunshots and everything, and all that like drama and chaotic and world news and had the most anxiety, depression, like was so nervous here and there, was rattled, purely because their subconscious mind was absorbing that data in, and it was pretty much getting them to think that everything was just like, oh my god, paranoia. So there you have it. That's just a quick start. I'm gonna go, I'll make a video more about that next time, but for now I just want to stay focused on this whole temptation side of things. So pretty much with the temptation is the reason why I say, ask yourself how bad do you want it, is because then that will stop you going, like for me, I really want this body. Like I've said it out loud, I've put it on videos, I've told clients, and then it's like, well, hang on, this is a promise to myself. I'm not doing it for everyone. I'm not doing it to pick up girls or doing it to, to show that I'm, like obviously I want to show that I'm good here and there and the best, and what I do is truly right, and me helping people out there is great. But the thing is that I'm not doing it to show boast or to prove a point in terms of getting the girl or trying to blend in with a crowd. None of that bullshit. I am doing it for me. Right, that's purely because the fact that I've competed before in the past, I've brought my body down to that stage, and I liked it when my body was down to that stage, purely because, yes, the food was tough, but when I was able to cheat a bit here and there, it was great, it was awesome, I was having a good time, and I was enjoying myself. That's the main thing, you got to enjoy yourself. A lot of people tend to forget that whole enjoyment side of things, but anyway, so in saying that, then pretty much, when you tell yourself that, there's two options you're only going to take. You're either not going to pick up the junk food or whatever, or the bad object, or whatever it may be. Or option two, you're going to do it. And you're going to pick it up and you're going to have a little bite, a little taste, a little sip, a little drink, whatever it may be, and you do that. Now, the thing is, when you do that little sip here and there and you go against what you're actually telling yourself, you're cheating on yourself. Right? You're cheating. You're telling your subconscious mind, you're telling your brain, yourself, that it is okay for you to deliver on a promise to yourself and then break it down the track. I can't stress that enough. What is that? What is that? You're going to stress it, you're going to go there, and it's going to be like, huh? What? It's okay to do this. No, it's not okay to do that. So therefore, that's why you got to be dead set serious, dead set committed, and know exactly what you are wanting to do in order to achieve that result. And hence, it's making that commitment to yourself, that promise nicely of what's actually going to happen. Now, again, spoken big on this here and there, it's gotten pretty intense, but guys, little steps is the way I get it, and to avoid that temptation, it's called little wins. Right, guys? Little wins. I'm not talking about goals. I'm I'm talking about actual wins, guys. So say, like this weekend, right, I went over to a mate of mine. They had a bit of a pool party type thing, you know. Parents were throwing like a pool party, whatever. Got random people over. Well, not random, obviously. Like they knew, like some of them here and there. Like it's not gonna be that bad. But anyway, part of the story is like I knew the guy. He's like, yo, Lark, you know, we're hitting it up. Bit of a pool party, this and that. Down the road, let's do it. Let's hit it up. I was like, sure, sweet, no worries. We got a barbecue going. We got drinks going. We got cakes, you name it. Like even another friend of mine that owns a gelato shop type of thing. It's a cafe, but they specialize in just desserts. All right. So pretty much from that, I was just like, you know, they came in, they brought desserts, granitas, you name it. I was like, oh damn. I was like, shit, I want some of this. I want some now. Especially me, man. I got a sugar tooth, you know, like I got a sweet tooth there. Like I want that stuff. But then I told myself, I was like, I'll get there to the party. It was great. I jumped on my bike, rode down. I was like, it's a beautiful sunny day. We're heading to the pools. I'm pretending I'm going to the beach. I'm making an adventure out of it. Even though it's like literally just a 5-minute ride because my friend happens to live in the same suburb as me. So I was a bit, you know, fortunate. It was great, like easy done. But I was going to myself, you know what? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna ride down there. So when I'm riding, I don't like to drink when I ride because you're only on 2 wheels. You don't have a body around you. You gotta be alert. You gotta be switched on. And I need my brain working at 100% capacity in order to make sure that I get home alive. Now I know it sounds a bit stupid, but for you, if you're a fellow bike rider out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you ride stupidly, well, stop being stupid. I mean, it's that simple, right? Be smart on the road. But in saying that, so I was like, okay, not only do I get to enjoy the bike, mind you, I had trouble with the bike, like flat battery, man. When you got a hobby bike and you got a custom build that's only designed for the weekends and you're just like, you haven't touched it for 4 weeks because you've been that goddamn busy, like, man, shit, it got flat battery. It's have to wait bloody 20 minutes for that thing to charge. I mean, I got all the equipment and tools for it, like that's the good thing. Bad thing is I have to wait 20 minutes to make that thing work. Anyway, part of the story was that was already a win for me, knowing that if I took the bike out, one, I got to enjoy the bike, even though there was headaches, but forget it, like that's life, guys. You're always gonna get little headaches, things are not always gonna go as planned to the way we want them, and da-da-da-da-da, right? So that's normal, that's like a given. But the thing was, it was a win because one, I got to take my bike out. So that was a win. I was just like, yes. 2, it's another win because I know I'm not going to drink. So when everyone's going, have a drink, I'm like, yo, man, I'm cool. Give me some bubblies. Bubblies, I mean sparkling water because I like my sparkling water. It feels like it's a treat for me because everyone's going, why are you doing this? And it's like, well, guys, you know, I'm doing a comp. Like, not a comp, but I'm doing a comp diet. You know, and I want to get my body into the best shape possible. And in order for me to do that and not cheat on myself, I am not going to have any sweets. I'm not going to have any alcohol. I'm not going to have any junk food that's there at the day. So that was a win. The second win for the day was that I was actually pretty much, I obviously, because it's like a special food, even though it was a lovely barbecue here and there, but obviously because I weighed and calculated all my food nicely, I was like, nope, I'm going to eat at home. Thank God the party started at lunchtime at 1 o'clock. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to eat an extra hour earlier, fuel up then, and that way what that means is then when I'm able to then rock up to the party, I can just straight away enjoy myself, grab a sparkling water, and then from the sparkling water, you know, get to chill by the pool inside, talk to mates that are there here and there, and really enjoy the day. You know, it was a sunny day. It was a beautiful day on Sunday. Like, I don't know, hope everyone got to the beach or some sort of water location because it was a day meant for it. Anyway, so that was already like a second win there, you know. Third win was obviously just being able to socialize with the friends. And then obviously you're always going to get a few friends that twist your arm. They're like, come on, like, just have one, ain't going to hurt. And then others are like, no, man, screw them. Like, you got to do what you got to do, you know. So you're always going to be in a bit of a conflict here and there, whatever. But it's good fun. You just make a kick out of it. I make a laugh out of it. So I'm just like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you stay with the round stomach and I'm going to get ripped, you know. I'm going to get my 4-pack. Yes, I got a 4-pack, not a 6. Look at some old photos of comp days and you'll see that there is a 4, old school like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. But anyway, so pretty much then, you know, that was like another win there. Having a bit of banter, having a good time and laugh about the situation, knowing that I'm still all in control. Win number 4 was that when I did tell other friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, or just other randoms that were, well, I call them randoms because I didn't know them, but obviously the hostess of the party knew him, aka my mate's parents here and there. They knew, and they were just like talking. They were like, "Hey man, like, you know," and people, you know, obviously work around, and they're like, "Oh, what do you do here and there?" "Oh yeah, I own a studio, blah blah blah, run this here and there, very passionate." Blah, blah. And then they're like, "Well, mate, have a drink." And then I explain to them, and then next thing you know, they get inspired. They get in line, and I'm going, "Oh damn, like you're really doing that." And then next thing you know, I was just naturally talking about tips and tricks on how to achieve, how to get your thing set. And then, you know, funny enough, one of them was like holding a little dessert cake, and they're just looking at the cake going like, "I don't even want this cake anymore." I'm just like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, if I could have it, I would have it, but I'm sorry," you know. I was like, damn. Anyway, so pretty much, that was that, and then again, like, other wins, and the whole day went on, and everything was just running smooth. There was things flowing, everyone was having a good time, and you know, always the first an hour and a half is always tricky, because obviously you're still saying hello, you're still doing the rounds here and there, but guys, once you pass that, then the rest of the evening was fine. I was there for another couple of hours. No one had asked me for a drink. No one had, like, everyone knew. And we were then talking about and catching up on other stuff in life. Had friends moving away to, you know, different suburbs, and even probably, like, when I mean big different suburbs, I mean like even hours away. Like, it was one of those situations. But hey, you know, like, it's going crazy again. But other things were working again here and there. So, you know, and we were able then to just enjoy that moment at that time. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, "Oh, hey, it's too much and this and that." It was like, no, like, we're able to do that. So again, that was another win. That's win number 5. Now guys, I'm not gonna lie, like, because I was busy here and there, did a few things in the morning. I was only there for about 3 or 4 hours, right? Like, that was it, you know, and that's enough for me, because I'm just like, you know, I've got other things to do. I have to go home, had to prep up week 3, do all my calculations, do this, do that, make sure. And then, not that I don't want to, but sometimes just need a bit of downtime, especially when Monday morning, 4:30, boom, the alarm goes off. It's game time, grind and pound, baby. We're gonna hustle. We're gonna drive our asses into the ground and put the work down and put it all in. That's what's going to count. That's what's going to make the difference. So I was just like, you know what, guys, I've had a good time. It's been 3 or 4 hours. I've enjoyed catching up with everyone. Had a few bubbles. There's only so much I can do. You know, so then it's like, okay, I'm going to head off home, do all that sort of stuff. It's a win. I haven't mucked up my diet. Now I'm able to have my afternoon sort of going into nighttime meal and here and there. So that's another win there. There was no, like, even though there was plenty of temptations, but I didn't give in. So then it's like a big sort of win. Like, when you conquer the day, you know, it then becomes a big bloody win, and you're just like, yes, like, this is great. And then once you get over this hurdle, and mind you guys, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most sociable guy out there here and there, you know, but at the end of the day, right, I still do head out. It might be only once a week here and there, but I get to do the stuff that I enjoy, that really matters to me here and there. I make the time most of it, especially when you're running a business, looking after other trainers, coaches, you know, and pretty much all the clientele that walk in through our door, because that's what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about letting my trainers grow, mentoring them, helping out my clients achieve their goals. Like, this is why I got into the industry for, because I've been there myself. So anyway, so that is really it for me now, guys. So pretty much, I hope that helps. Just remember to fight your temptation, guys. Ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Celebrate the little wins along the way on that day when you're getting tempted to do something. Just think about the positive stuff, think about what you got to do, and then commit to it. Do not lie to yourself, because remember, it's all about yourself, and you're going to be lying, and you don't want to lie to yourself. So don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. No, but look, guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. You guys know what to do. Feel free to hit the little bell notification, you know, subscribe to our channel, like, share, comment down below. You know we're going to return to those comments, and we answer everything. Otherwise, if you've got any questions, hit us up at info@blfitness.com.au. That's our email. But if you want actual support, and if I've mentioned something that you're not quite grasping or understanding, and you want to know a little bit more about it, then hit us up at our support line, which is support at beallfitness.com.au. Other than that, guys, I'm out for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you want any like special comments, comments. If you have any special questions or video that you want me to do, then again, hit us up about it, because you know I'm going to do it. I'll get back to everyone on that sleep video. That's going to be really cool. But other than that, I'm out. Arrivederci. Now everyone have a good week. Alright guys, see ya. Bye.